Welcome back to the Nap Lab. Today we are re-reviewing the Bear Elite Hybrid. This mattress has been one of our favorites to recommend for its strong cooling, pressure relief, and price. We originally tested Bear Elite when it launched in early 2022. In July 2022, Bear Mattress was acquired by 3Z Brands, and in the years between 2022 and 2025, they made a series of minor changes to materials and design. With time, those minor changes added up, so we thought it was a good idea to retest to see how the current Bear Elite being sold performs. Will the Bear Elite maintain its strong performance, or have the changes over the years been detrimental? Let's jump into the review and find out now. Here is the performance scorecard from our objective and data-driven tests. As you can see, the new Bear Elite Hybrid still has fantastic scores in most categories. Cooling and pressure relief maintained perfect 10 out of 10 scores. Edgeport, Sachs & Company were just behind those with 9.4 and 9.5 scores. From there, response time was a little below average with an 8.5, and off-gassing is at an 8.3. The only slightly troubling score belongs to motion transfer, which dipped into the high 7s. Ultimately, the newest version of the Bear Elite Hybrid earned an overall performance score of 9.26, which ranks it within the top 7% among all mattresses tested to date. This is actually a few points higher than the older version, which had a score of 9.21 based on our 1.3 scoring systems. The Bear Elite Hybrid comes in 3 firmness levels: soft, medium, and firm. We tested the medium version, which is a 6 out of 10 on our firmness scale, where 10 is the most firm. Based on my experience in testing over the years, I would estimate that the soft version is a 4.5 out of 10 firmness, and the firm version is a 7.5. This is a great range of firmnesses and really helps to increase the odds that there will be a Bear Elite Hybrid that works well for you. Next, we're going to talk through what the Bear Elite Hybrid does best. First, the cooling performance is not only exceptional in the base model, but Bear also offers an upgraded Salient cover for even better results. Between quality foams, a breathable pillow top cover, and its hybrid design, the Bear Elite Hybrid breathes extremely well. Second, pressure relief performance is outstanding. This means the mattress is comfortable, alleviates pressure, and will help prevent waking up sore. Third, despite the thicker than average comfort layer in deep sinkage, the edge is extremely supportive. This helps extend the usable surface area for the mattress and lets you sleep right up to the edge. However, not all mattresses are ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the Bear Elite Hybrid. First, we recorded fairly high motion transfer levels in our test. This is oftentimes the other side of the coin for having such high bounce, which makes for better sex scores. Second, the very deep sinkage the Bear Elite offers may not be for everyone. This is especially true for many stomach sleepers. Lastly, bounce may also be higher than some prefer. The higher bounce is great for sex and ease of movement, but it's also a big reason that motion transfer is worse. Your body weight and sleep position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. Support on the Bear Elite Hybrid is outstanding. During our test, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The mattress is equipped with a 9-inch support layer. This is 1.11 inches thicker than the average support layer thickness of 7.89 inches based on all of our tests to date. The Bear is available in 3 firmness options, including soft, medium, and firm. The tables on screen now show the sleeper weights and sleep positions that are best suited for each version of the mattress. To sum it up, each firmness option is suitable for all sleeper weights and sleep positions, with the exception of the firm model and lightweight side sleepers. The mattress has a thicker than average total profile, a thicker support layer than average, outstanding pressure relief, high quality materials, zonal support, and multiple firmness options. There just isn't much this mattress could do better with respect to support. Based on all of my tests to date, an analysis of the materials, and my subjective experiences, I'm confident most sleepers will find support on the Bear Elite is outstanding. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At NapLab, we test each mattress by analyzing it according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have our cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allow it to absorb body heat. Then we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better, as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Barrel Hybrid has outstanding cooling. During our test, I did not feel any notable level of heat retention around my body. The mattress remained comfortably cool for the duration of our cooling test. The mattress has a proven material design that helps mitigate heat in several ways. First, we have the hybrid design, which brings more airflow into the mattress. In addition, we have high-quality foams that breathe well at every level. Lastly, the topmost comfort layer is a memory foam infused with copper. This combination of designs, foams, and other materials works together to keep the surface level temperature lower. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 89.6 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 0.3 degrees cooler than the average of 89.9 degrees Fahrenheit, based on all of our tests to date. After getting off the mattress, temperature declined by 3.8 degrees from minute 0 to 1, which is 1.0 degrees warmer than the average 0 to 1 minute decline of 4.8 degrees. When we consider the combination of objective data, my subjective experiences, and an analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view that cooling is outstanding. For the sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel that you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. The Barrel Hybrid has very deep sinkage. During our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 2.66 inches. This is 0.46 inches more sinkage than the average sinkage depth of 2.20 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress creates a balanced body contouring hug. The quilted cover creates an immediate softness and sinking down into the mattress. Below that, we have a layer of copper-infused memory foam and polyfoam that work together to create a balanced body contouring hug. The limited 1-inch memory foam layer means the memory foam feel isn't overly dramatic or overly exacting around the body. This 1-inch memory foam layer, in combination with the quilted cover and polyfoam core, work together to create a less polarizing feel that many sleepers will enjoy. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Low motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Barrel Hybrid has a moderate level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 10.05 meters per second squared. This is 14% more motion transfer than the average of 8.80 meters per second squared. The higher than average motion transfer is primarily the result of the higher than average bounce. At 10.05 inches of total bounce height, the Barrel has considerably higher bounce than average. That extra bounce means there is simply more energy transferred by movements on the mattress, which results in higher motion. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion peaks from 0 to 0.2 seconds. Motion declines thereafter, and we see a smaller secondary energy spike from 0.5 to 0.6 seconds. By 1.15 seconds, we've returned to near zero levels of energy, which is 0.27 seconds longer than the average motion duration of 0.88 seconds. Certainly, this level of motion transfer isn't ideal. Both motion intensity and motion duration are worse than average. Even so, it's far from the worst we've seen. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes for the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The Barrel Hybrid is a mixed bag for material responsiveness, with a fast most recover response time and a moderate fully recovered response time. In our most recovered test, we measured a recovery speed of 0.4 seconds, which is the same as the average of 0.40 seconds based on all of our tests to date. In our fully recovered responsiveness test, we measured a recovery speed of 1.0 seconds, which is 0.01 seconds slower than the average of 0.99 seconds. Barely doesn't quite have instant material recovery, but it's still quite quick. The coils and polyfoam layers within the mattress spring back to shape effectively instantly. It's only the 1-inch memory foam layer that takes a moment or two to recover to its original shape that's slowing down the responsiveness slightly. Overall, these responsiveness speeds are more than fast enough to facilitate good ease of movement and prevent any type of a stuck feel on the mattress. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before landing up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Bear Elite Hybrid has a high level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 10.70 inches. This is 1.75 inches more bounce than the average of 8.95 inches based on all of our tests to date. The Bear Elite is primarily equipped with highly responsive polyfoams within the comfort layer. These layers of foam quickly respond to movements and return a high degree of energy. In addition, the pocketed coil unit is also creating a higher degree of bounce. While the 1-inch memory foam layer is likely reducing bounce to some degree, the larger quantity of responsive polyfoam and springs means we see notably higher than average bounce. That increased bounce is the primary reason motion transfer isn't great. Even so, the increased bounce also means ease of movement and sex performance are greatly improved. So it's certainly a double-edged sword. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Bear Elite Hybrid has outstanding sitting edge support and excellent lying edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 3.00 inches. This is 0.95 inches less sitting sinkage than the average of 3.95 inches based on all of our tests to date. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt that support was excellent in all sleeping positions. The mattress is equipped with reinforced edge support coils that run along the entire perimeter of the mattress. These coils are more supportive and firmer than the coils in the middle, which helps to strengthen the edge of the mattress. These edge coils, in combination with the thicker than average support layer, thicker than average comfort layer, and high quality materials, create the right material and design conditions to deliver excellent edge support. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edge are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Bear Elite Hybrid has excellent sex performance. Normally in this section, we discuss pros and cons as they relate to amorous activities. However, the Bear Elite has no notable cons for sex performance. The mattress earned perfect scores in 4 out of our 5 categories, including minimal noise and outstanding pressure relief, cooling, and edge support. With just 3 inches of sitting edge sinkage, the edge is robust and usable part of the mattress for amorous activities. Last but not least, we measured 10.70 inches of total bounce height, which is considerably more than the average. That extra bounce makes sex easier and less tiring on the mattress. Overall, I'm incredibly pleased with the sex performance on the mattress, and I expect most couples will find it more than sufficient. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Bear Elite has an outstanding level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt no pressure points on my body. To the contrary, I found the mattress exceedingly comfortable. The mattress is equipped with 5 inches of comfort material, which is 0.74 inches more comfort material than the average comfort layer thickness of 4.26 inches based on all of our tests to date. Having a thicker than average comfort layer is always great to see. However, the quality of said comfort materials is also excellent. The foam layers look and feel excellent both on the body and in hand. In our pressure mapping test, we measured a max PSI of 0.68, which is well within the 1.0 PSI threshold I want to see. The average side sleeper PSI we've measured is 1.05 PSI, and the minimum is 0.50 PSI. At a 0.68 PSI on the side, the Bear Elite proves itself to be considerably better than most other mattresses we've tested. When I consider our objective pressure mapping test, material thickness, material quality, and my subjective experiences on the mattress, I'm confident most sleepers will find pressure relief to be outstanding. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong smell and or a smell that dissipates more quickly are better. The Bear Elite Hybrid had a strong smell upon initial unboxing. The mattress smelled for 6 days. This is 0.9 days shorter than the average smell duration of 6.9 days. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of the trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, and country of origin. Bear mattresses come with a 129 trial period, a lifetime warranty, free shipping, and free returns. Bear mattresses are made in the USA. So, should you buy the Bear Elite Hybrid? I think this mattress is a fantastic option for most sleepers. It has outstanding cooling performance as well as exceptionally good pressure relief. The varied comfort layer is thick and offers deep sinkage without an excessive hug around the body. This is why the Bear Elite is on our list for the best mattresses for side sleepers. Furthermore, the high bounce and reinforced edge makes this mattress excellent for sex. To top it off, the price of the Bear Elite is only slightly more than the average mattress, putting it within the reach of many sleepers. All factors considered, the Bear Elite is among the best mattresses we've tested to date and is a fantastic value for the money. If you'd like to see another mattress that's also an absurdly good value, take a look at our video review for the Glacier Apex. It had incredibly good performance and is also incredibly budget friendly at just $1,400 for a queen.